The story of Mercedes-Benz and automaking in general dates back to 1880s. It all started with a petrol-powered stagecoach to grow into a multinational automobile brand known for luxury, uncompromising performance and stunning design. Since this German manufacturer follows the slogan "the best or nothing," they have to constantly bring innovations to the market and stay ahead of the game. That is why, like many competitors, their 2019 lineup is packed with all new and revised beyond recognition already existing models. Let's find out whether Mercedes-Benz lives up to its heritage. But before we do, consider subscribing to Automotive Territory Daily News not to miss the upcoming releases. We start the engines now. Mercedes-Benz A-Class Sedan. This is the first sedan offering in the A-Class family that marks the beginning of its fourth generation and is scheduled to debut in the US in early 2019. Featuring a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine and a 7-speed automatic transmission that net 221 pound-feet of torque and 188 horses, the automobile is capable of getting to 16 mph in 7.1 seconds. Speaking of technological upgrades, the model received lots of optional driver-assist features and a standard 2-display cockpit with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and an all-new Mercedes-Benz User Experience multimedia system. As usual, the Mercedes A-Class will be sold as a hatchback in Europe, while the Chinese market will get an exclusive long-wheelbase version. Mercedes-Benz GLE. In 2019, the second generation of GLE will be arriving to the dealerships, and it is now more aerodynamic, has the third row, and by 2020 will get a legitimate plug-in hybrid as well as the AMG performance modifications. At the moment, the available powertrain information indicates that both gasoline and diesel units will be among optional mills, including 4-cylinder, V6 and V8 options. The previously mentioned plug-in variant will be able to cover 50 miles on a charge, effectively becoming the longest-range crossover PHEV on the market. The interior gets more high-tech elements, like larger screens, full color head-up display, and the ride comfort is complemented by the optional aromatic air suspension. We wanted to let you know that this video is a part of the continuous series about the 2019 lineups from all manufacturers. If you want to learn about updates from other luxury brands or are looking for a brand new budget model, make sure to check out our playlist. The link is waiting for you in the description and the end of this video. Let's continue. Mercedes-AMG C63 S Coupe. As the whole C-Class lineup is getting a midlife update, the C63S is not lagging behind. Along with the model sedan and convertible, the Coupe is getting a refreshed look with a new Panamericana grille, updated tail lamps, and new tailpipes. The handcrafted bi-turbo V8 receives no changes, delivering last year's 503 horses. Despite not getting any more power, the car is equipped with a new 9-speed wide-clutch automatic transmission with paddle shifters that offers faster gear changes in all driving modes. This change, however, is not going to affect 0 to 60 acceleration time, which is claimed to remain at 3.8 seconds. And finally, we would like to mention the aftermarket customization for the AMG C63S offered by the LA-based Prior Design. They reworked front and rear bumpers, added a carbon fiber wing, installed wheels from Zito, and H&R suspension. However, the most stunning update is of course the lime green wrap. Mercedes-Benz B-Class. In 2019, the B-Class MPV enters its third generation, fully renewed and as dynamic and sporty as never before. Due to the more aerodynamic design and lower roofline, the model has the best-in-class airflow. The B-Class has 2 gasoline and 3 diesel engine options, featuring a new 2.0-liter diesel 4-cylinder paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, which is also brand new, and they deliver the max output of 190 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. The interior of the vehicle gets improved seat geometry, modernized instrument panel adapted from the A-Class, and a number of intelligent tools like Hey Mercedes voice controls and MBUX augmented reality. Mercedes-Benz EQC. We have been eagerly expecting Mercedes electric SUV ever since the EQ concept was introduced 2 years ago. Right on schedule, the production model saw the world in 2018, becoming the first ever Mercedes-Benz SUV to be powered by electricity only. Size-wise, the model could be compared with the C-Class, hence the name EQC, where the first two letters correspond to the name of the newly formed Mercedes sub-brand. The CV will be brought to life by two electric motors, one per axle, that yield 402 horsepower, 564 pound-feet of torque, and have an all-wheel drive capability. The promised range should be over 200 miles, thanks to an 80 kWh lithium-ion battery produced by in-house Deutsche Automotive subsidiary. The EQC is opening a new page in Mercedes history, starting the lineup of 9 EQ models that are scheduled for the release by 2025. Mercedes-AMG A35. One of the Mercedes cars that the American market should feel sorry for not getting in 2019 is undoubtedly the all-new AMG A35 4MATIC hot hatch. The exterior design offers AMG signature grille, 18-inch alloy wheels, a sporty-looking rear bumper, plus a proper roof spoiler and big exhaust pipes. On the inside, you will recognize the performance-oriented interior, but the new model gets an up-to-date infotainment system, revised bucket seats finished in leather, and the latest AMG steering wheel. The drivetrain is a 2.0-liter four-cylinder with a new turbocharger unit that outputs 302 horses. It is mated to a 7-speed automatic gearbox and a 4MATIC all-wheel drive that is standard sends power to the front wheels but can distribute power evenly between the front and rear axles when needed. Mercedes-AMG GT 4-door coupe. The GT family of Mercedes has recently been expanded by the all-new performance sedan that actually beats the current leader of the pack Porsche Panamera SE Hybrid in terms of acceleration and top speed. It is labeled as the 4-door coupe in the Mercedes nomenclature, but technically it is a 5-door liftback. Buyers get 4 options to choose from: GT 43, 53, 63, and 63S. The former two are powered by inline 6 cylinders, while the latter two get the 4.0-liter bi-turbo V8 engine that makes 639 horses in the X modification. The top trim of the new GT4 is fast and literally smells like speed. 0 to 60 takes 3.2 seconds, top speed reaches 197 miles per hour, and if that is not enough to excite your senses, the cabin features a special freshening system with signature sporty scent. Mercedes G-Class. Disregarding the fact that the G-Class was released 40 years ago, it still keeps the quirky but iconic boxy design for its 2019 iteration and follows the motto "stronger than time." This premium cross-country vehicle fits the detuned 4.0-liter bi-turbo V8 with 416 horsepower in the G550 modification and bunkers 577 horses strong mill in the AMG, both coupled with the 9-speed automatic transmission. Updated suspension is represented by a double wishbone independent setup. There is a trio of differential locks, and the full-time 4-wheel drive is a standard. The dashboard options are borrowed from the E-Class, and you either get a standard twin analog panel plus a small central display, or opt for an advanced dual 12.3 inches touchscreen infotainment. Mercedes-AMG CLS 53 4MATIC. The newly arrived AMG CLS 53 could be distinguished from the standard model by the front grille that has double blading, large front air intakes, and 4 exhaust pipes. At its chest beats a new generation 3.0-liter 6-cylinder inline turbo M256 engine. It is coupled with a 9-speed AMG speed shift and enhanced by an electric auxiliary compressor that is tasked to eliminate the turbo lag. In addition, the integrated starter alternator with an output of 22 horsepower aids during the first few seconds of acceleration and ensures fast stop and go. Standard performance parameters are 4.5 seconds 0 to 60 and 156 mph top speed. But speed cravers can opt for the AMG driver's package to increase the maximum velocity to 169 mph. So what is your verdict about the 2019 lineup from Mercedes? Do they manage to stay ahead of the game and set standards of luxury and performance in automaking? Tell us about your favorite newcomer in the comments below, and consider checking our entire playlist of 2019 models from other brands. Do not hesitate to subscribe to our channel and rate this video. We will see you soon.